Let's look at how we can implement the template tag and put it to use in a working example. To use the template tag, you simply write the tag within your markup. It can be placed in either the head or the body, or anywhere the parser allows content model with child nodes to exist. Inside the template, you place whatever content you want it to hold. Templates can contain regular markup, such as text or images, or any other HTML elements, and they can also contain active content like JavaScript. Now, it's important to remember that templates are inert until they are activated. So in this case, the image is not going to be fetched by the browser until the template is instantiated and inserted into the document. Similarly, this script is not going to be executed by the browser when the template is first parsed. So let's see what this looks like in real code. I'm going to switch over to my code editor, and here's my HTML code so far. So this is just a really basic page. I just have a head section with a couple meta tags. I have a link to a style sheet. I have a main tag with a header, and then I have an article tag. Inside the article tag, I have a div with an ID of template content. That's where my new content will ultimately reside. And then I have a button that is going to trigger the new content to show up. If we look at the page in the browser, this is what the page currently looks like. If I click the button, nothing happens as of yet. So I'm going to go back to my file here, and we're going to add the template tag. Now we're just going to use a really simple template. So right here within the body tag, I'm going to define the template. I'll start out by just making a template tag. My template tag is going to have an ID, and the reason that I want to assign an ID to it is in case I would have multiple template sections. In this example, we're just going to have one template tag, but it's good practice to give it an ID or a class. We'll go ahead and we'll give it a paragraph, and I'm going to go ahead and put a span tag here, and we'll use some JavaScript to create a count once this page is done. So no need to worry about this right now. I'll show you how this works a little bit later on. In addition to the paragraph tag, I'm also going to add a script tag. And inside the script tag, we'll just log to the console. So our script tag really isn't going to do anything except just write something out to the console so that we know that the template has been instantiated. We'll save this page, and if we look at it in the browser, nothing has changed. You don't see any of the template content. Remember, I put the template content right after the opening body tag, so before my main or my header tags. In theory, it should exist somewhere up here, but it doesn't. Let me open up the developer tools. And if we look in the developer tools, you can see that the template tag is here. It just doesn't show up within the web page. If I twirl open the document ID, you can see that the content of the template tag shows up as a document fragment. If I open that up, it has my paragraph tag with the content that we placed inside the paragraph, as well as the script tag. I'll check the console as well, and you can see in the console, in theory, if the contents of the template tag were actually running, we should get a message posted to the console log area, and it is not. The contents within the template tag, the document fragment object, is considered to be separate from the page that contains the template. So what we're going to need to do next is we're going to need to include some code to activate the template and make use of it. We'll do that in our next exercise.